Hi everyone, time is 18 minutes past 7. I left the house at 5 to 7 and I've got my 2 rods and my salmon micro spay, obviously for cadence, and my 9-foot 4-weight, which is basically a trout rod. It's a nice wee soft rod. The micro spay is much the same, but it's more for the salmon. So we're going to head quickly down. I don't mind getting up early, getting out to the fishing, but the conditions of the rain from around about 1 o'clock onwards, heavy rain or wind or so. So I'm going to fish the best part of the day and see how we get on. Hopefully we can maybe connect with our first salmon. The grass has been beautifully cut. Makes a difference. We'll go through this bush here. See, onto the river. There she is. As I can say, I've got my trout rod with me, so if things are not good with not seeing any salmon, I've got my trout rod to fall back on. So I'm going to set up and then cross our fingers and see how we go. It's a lovely morning. See you up the river. Cool. Now that's me set up. Just checking everyone's fine. I've got a small red devil on, 1/2 inch. It's a wee copper tube. You've seen me fish it before. I like to start with this fly. I've always did. It's one of those flies. I mean, if you're obviously going to be fishing it all the time, you get every chance of catching with it. But it's certainly a good fly for waking fish up. Now I'm fishing, as I say, my cadence. It's 11-foot 3. I keep saying 11 foot. It's 11-foot 3. And it's a 7/8. So it's a great wee rod. And as you can see, I can fish it single-handed if I want, even though it's a double-handed rod. It's nice and light, and it's a great rod to fish. Very easy. I'll start off right at the top of the pool in the shallow. Now I'm fishing 12-pound Sagar. It's a straight through cast. It's a very strong, I like it. It's quite a stiff nylon. I like it because it's very robust. It's a fluorocarbon, so it hangs well. So as I say, we'll just work my way through. I'll fish to, there's a stone there just by the stone, and then I'll go down into the corner and see how things go. And once I get a length of line I'm comfortable with and covering the river, I'll just then step a cast and work my way down. This area here is just in front of the stone and behind the stone would be a good lie. If there was a fish lying anywhere, it's always a good spot for a fish. For any, a trout, anything, but for especially as well, the salmon will do the exact same. Oops. Just got to watch it. It's quite shallow behind the stone, so a wee bump there, I think, with a trout. Oops. It starts to shell up a wee bit here, so what I may do is move down, go into this run down to where the bench, you can see in the well, there's two benches, but from the first bench basically I'll be standing from there and working from there. Well, okay, I think I'll move down a wee bit and push the top of the pool. Last cast in this bit. Okay, we've moved down a wee bit, just moving up. Start off with a short cast, just at the top of the pool. See how there's any line right at the top. So just slowly work your way down, covering the pool, and you'll always have more chance if you do that. In this pool the fish, well, they lie mainly in the bend here, just slightly around the bend actually, but they can go anywhere. You can catch fish in this pool anywhere. Coming up to there's a stone, a couple of stones I think here. There's one definitely, there's one here and one down there. It's a good lie. It's a good lie for trout, as much as it is for salmon. So. Just going to work the fly a wee bit here, just because we've got these kind of snake-like swirls that catch your line, and try and keep the line as straight. You can see how it does this. I like to try and just keep my line straight. I mean, if a salmon does take it, it'll just tighten up, and try this one without mending, without pulling, sorry. I'm just working the rod a wee bit to try and keep the line straight. Not seen a fish either, so it's not, as I say, you don't need to see them, but it's always encouraging if you do see one splashing in the pool. And at times it's you fishing the pool that could cause the fish to move. Well, I think I'll just another couple of more casts, and then I'll set my trout rod up in a wee quick cast, see if we can get a trout or two. go and set the rod up, the trout rod. I mean, I would spend more time salmon, I would fish more if I saw fish, but it's very quiet. So I'll give the trout a go. Okay, well, started to rain. Well, it's kind of fine drizzle, but we weren't meant to get rain till later, so it's early. But anyway, what I've got here, there's nothing, no trout moving, nothing rising. So, but what I've got is I've got a possum dynamite Harry, which is quite a large fly, but I'm fishing about just less than 3 foot from that. I'm getting a small CDC nymph. It's a beaded nymph. So I'm going to get down to the fish and hopefully just into I like the area across. The rain's get a wee bit heavier, so I'm going to put the hood up. So I'm just going to fish along the edge first and then work my way over. Jeez. I'll just try up in here. I've got a tapered leader on, a dry fly leader, down to 4 pound nylon, and then I've got 3 pound nylon for basically tied to the bend of the hook, piggyback style. Dry my fly. This method you can actually, you'll catch on the dry as much as you'll catch on the nymph. The fish are willing to rise anyway. Just keep searching, that's all I'm doing. I'm searching here for, just going to fish along the edge here, it's always a good bit. I was going to put a couple of wets on, but I wanted a more visual fly nymph. I want to fish with this style. I can fish on the far side a bit better. It's where I've caught a lot of fish, especially just further down. And the fish like to lie close to the wall. And the wet flies is not ideal for there. It's okay in this water here. And you can fly a wee bit better with the wets anyway. As I say, up against the wall, you've only really... Oh, that was a fish. Jeez, I missed that one. So anyway, they like the nymph a wee bit. There we go. I was just cleaning the lens there, just about. Look at this. There we go, nice brown trout. Oh, he's away. It's fine. So the brown trout are still interested in feeding. So, as I say, it's always good to bring the trout rod with you, especially And you know, they're very quiet. I mean, if there was lots of salmon around, I would have just have left the trout at home, but there's just not a lot around, so it makes the day having a cast. That was a nice wee trout as well. I mean, the dry fly is like a suggestive type pattern. There are quite a few caddis around. It will give the impression of caddis. As much as a small dun or terrestrial even. And brown trout are, I mean, they will come. They'll have a go. Especially when there's, I mean, fair enough, if there was a hatch of flies, then you would focus on that fly. But there's nothing. It's coming up onto a good area here. They say always cast up where you've just fished. Present the fly slightly a different way, especially up this run here. I was actually looking at some early footage at the beginning of the season. It's there we go, just in front of me. Oh, nice wee brownie. Let it settle. That's a lovely wee fish. Right through the top. And that was directly in front of me, that fish there. But to present that fly, I cast well upstream, so that's why it's always worth casting well up and allow the flies to drift towards you nice. Presents nice better, to be honest with you. And that nymph has got CDC is a hackle, and it swims itself really, it moves. It's a very soft hackle. So the movement's in the fly. That's why you're looking for soft feathers. The softer the better at times when you're fishing some of these nymphs, especially the old style wets. I mean, some of the hackles you wouldn't give, you would think, no, they're nothing of the hackles, but honestly, the softer times the better. And that's why they got their name, as well as we call them more spider patterns, wets, soft hackles. That's why they got their name as well. At least the rain's off. If I fish behind this stone here, this is always worth a cast. Oops. It's the top of the stone. It's quite shallow, there's wee rocks, wee stones over there. So there is. You'll see them, you can just put your fly in there. I've had many nice fish under this tree. right up against this wall here. So I say you may only have a second or two just to the fly's actually presented or fishing right, but that's enough for a fish to take a fly. So it is. That's all you need. It's a bit more casting like, but then just like casting a dry fly, and then be ready for a fish taking your dry, because the fishing blind, they just come out of nowhere. There's a bottom, I think. Again, that was the bottom, I hope. We'll try another touch then. So I know there's stones lying, they're just in there. I've had a couple of decent trout at the back of this stone over the season, so not to say they're not. Oh, fish took that. Jeez, the fish took the dry there. So I told you, there's fish lying there. I never touched it. Probably gave it a fright though. There we go. Bit tiny nymph. Just where I thought it was just it's a wee fish like, but good. There she is. Don't see the nylon. There we go, lovely trout. Another one, that's 3, it's good. Okay, we'll head up. We'll go up the river and have a wee quick look, see what's happening. If nothing's doing, then we'll come back down and see how things go. Keeps you fit, this. Whew. Okay, now we're going to come down, fish. We'll obviously try the trout flies first. Set my salmon fly around to the side. And we'll fish this wee run for the trout flies, for the weights anyway. I'm going to try in front of myself first. Start quite short. Fish will lie really close, especially to this foam here. Wee pool there. Felt like a wee fish, but you never know. We'll just see. Going to work my way over a wee bit to the stream on the far side. I think the kind of hot spot is probably just more in front of us here, just at the V, kind of where it both are meeting. But we'll see how we go. Had some nice trout in here in the past though. The river's up a wee bit, so we may push them slightly further down. But we'll push away, see how we got on. Just in about there's a good area. It's a lovely pool, this. There's a wee cast below me here. There's a wee deep hole over there, so certainly worth a cast. Oh, a wee pull there, and again it felt just like a wee par. There we go. Feels like a good trout, this. Oh, it's a good trout. Let's bring this line in. It's the best trout we've had, so I'm just getting there we go. Lovely fish. Right in the top. Gosh, it's jammed. There we go. Beautiful trout. I'm just trying over here, it's a wee bit nicer water over here. That was a lovely trout. It was a good 3/4 of a pound anyway. Just far side here's very nice. There's a wee trout. This time it's in the caddis and the dropper. Oh, there's a bait. There's still one or two there. Just gonna try and slow the flies up a wee bit just by following them down and keeping an eye. A good trout will pull or turn on the fly, and it just seemed to hang on a bit better. That fish, the decent fish I got, was just on the other side of that run, so it must have been lying quite close to the... It's Probably feeding along this area here. Just picking up odd things. There's a good fat wee fish. So it was. There's a wee tap there. A wee par having a go. Okay, we'll move down. I say I was going to give it the salmon fly a go, but I'm not going to bother. Just going to move on. Quick cast here with the trout fly. So here we go. Let's unhook it from the salmon rod. Just in this rough water here. That's what happens when you set this rod. It leaves. Just set it here. And down. It's a bit of a rehearsal. We'll see. Looks quite good. Going to start in quite short or close here. I don't know how deep it is because to be honest with you, I've never fished this bit. Best to fish from the other side, but I don't. I've seen a couple of fish rise above me on the way down, but I mean there's no way of fishing this side for them. Few branches there I need to watch. I have to go in here. There's actually quite a few branches in the water here, so I need to watch. There's one here. Try and get below them. The trout lying here somewhere, I would think. Fish this wee bit in front of me here. I know there's big trout in this pool because I've got a friend that does fish the other side, and this is one of his favourite, and this is where he catches all the nice fish. There we go. Oh, dropped him. And there was a brownie there. Just coming on to a kind of, looks like a good area. And even just in front of us here is a good, nice wee run. Just put the fly down it. The one on the far side looks good as well. Not a fly in the water, though. I can't see anything flying around at all. It's just this time of year, the wee lull. Night time could be the best bet. You hatch a caddis at night, and some spinners on the water anyway. On the far side here. It's not ideal, maybe better wading out a bit if I want to fish there. I'm not going to spend too long. I'll do it again. Anyway, we'll head down. Let's do the fish on, it was worth a cast. Probably could fish down the other side, or down here, kind of wade down this bit. But I'd have to come back up for my salmon rod. It's the only problem with carrying two rods is that it's I've always got to go back. I may go out here and try this run on the far side. It does look inviting. Oh, wobbly stones, branches. I'll see if I can stand up and cast it. Right here. That's better. Just missed one there. And again, there we go, got a good trout this time. That's a good fish. So it was worthwhile casting over there. Get some of this line in. See if we can get him in. It's a good trout. Just come down a wee bit here away from this. I actually think it's hooked up on a branch. I feel like I've got two in. I've got two in. But I'm stuck. So I'm stuck in a. I'll see if I can get out here. That wasn't crazy. I had a nice brown trout there, but I've got another fish on the dropper. So which looks like a wee sea trout, a wee wetland. So it does. I need to try and get out. Gosh. Ooh, need to watch. Oh, see if I can try and get this. There's stickers, there's rocks, there's, God, man-made structures. I'm going to have to, there we go, I've lost it. Ah, what a carry on that was. That was a good brown trout as well. I don't know what's in there, but God's sake. Same with here, I've got, I don't know, I've got household, I don't know what it is. These are the most uneven stones I've been on. Yeah. Anyway. Oh God, that was different. But anyway, folks, lost everything. I tried to bring it out and just to try and get away from whatever's in there. I can see branches, there's one or two branches just on the surface there. And that was I had two fish on there. I had a wee wetland, a wee sea trout. That's the first one I've seen in a while. Anyway, well, I can see why my friend likes that pool. Some good fish there. I could give it another cast, but we'll head down. After walking the way up, I walked the way back down. Had a bit of fun under trees to try and catch a fish. I lost it. Now I'm going to put a cast on, new cast. Wet flies. I'll just try some wets in here and see how we go on. I've got a small caddis fly quite close to the top of the fly line really. It's only 2 or 3 feet away from it, but a good distance away. I've got something a wee bit different. I've got this is less fly, but the red tippet, which is how can I put it, dial back, but these brownies love. And I have had a wee wetland on up there, wee sea trout in the dropper, so I'm going to try and see, because that's a good colour for a wee wetland. Well, just have a bit of fun. If I see fish, any rising, I'll change to a dry fly. Or even if I see a salmon, I'll fish the salmon fly. Or the salmon rod anyway. So we'll see how we go. As I say, these wee wild brownies, they love chasing flies, so don't be shy about letting them swing out. The shame I lost the. I mean, it was 2 fish I'd on. I had a good brown trout in the point, which decided to go under a rock or some sort. I'm not sure what it did. It was a good trout, and then wee Whitland took the dropper. Didn't get any 2 of them, like, but anyway. That's the fun of fly fishing. You never know what's going to happen next. We'll just quickly run through, see what's happening. It's a kind of, well, it's actually, I mean, the only thing it's missing is a hatch of flies. Or salmon jumping, something. It's quite quiet today. I need to get a cast up the loch. I've just not had the time, it's just the way things have worked. Or even I haven't fished the river here much because when the river being so low and the temperature of the water was high the last sort of few weeks, I just didn't get fishing it. Now the river's up, it's had a few bit of water in it. It's been quite big. It's starting to, if we don't get any more rain, it would settle, but we're supposedly getting rain over the weekend, so that'll probably put it back up. But we'll get it down, we'll get a chance to go back in the river. It's still early, still only July. Come back up, I've got the dry and a wee nymph on. Just going to fish it along. It's just a wee light, scud light pattern size, a size 16, just off the bend of the dry fly, so it's quite fine. And that was a wee fish having a go. And we'll see how we. Just if we get a wee trout before we finish, before we head to the car. Just fishing the far side here. Got quite a long leader on here, so it gives it's got a wee bit of time before it starts to wheelie drag. So it's probably we've got our best chance of finding a reasonable trout. We're up against the wall. Well folks, I think I'll have to do is, because my batteries are all went flat for some reason. Just about to change a battery there and it wasn't charged. So I'll keep recording until it stops, but